Yeah, you know, these two rosters, I'm excited to see how they will clash, of course.
Player advantage here as the Phoenix is dropped in the pistol.
Yeah, and now the rest of Team Spain trying to find their way back towards the B site, as now the push will be called through. Kryp trying to do some damage, but it's Yuri that will be the one that falls. And just, they just push in straight through the labs and get so much done. Now with that spike going down, they're going to try to finish things strong.
Speaking of hookah, it does look like you've got a couple of bodies built up in that territory. There's the peek out from Yuri. No flash to lead them in, but it's going to be Yuri who just gets a couple with that frenzy. So a great start to the round here for the defensive side of Spain.
East side. With a minute left, they can still call that rotate over mixwell. Finding one, it's quickly traded away. The conversion is real as they find two. And Fitinho, the last one standing, but he's got a phantom. He's going to see if he can find those last two members.
They double port with that spike back over to A. Are they going to anticipate this? Well, now they are. Phantom going to potentially give him a little extra oomph as he tries to work his way back in towards the site. You've got the Cypher sticking on the default spot. Sage playing inside the showers. Ooh. And Kryptix, pretty sure that was ADS as well. The burst shot straight to the face of the Sova. You've got Sova using the Owl drone to try and spot something out. And as they send that Owl through, are they going to see these players over in hookah? They might have spotted one, but do they anticipate the number of bodies coming in from this territory? Nade goes out towards the backside of site. That's going to be difficult to get away from. The ult comes out. Carlos has to swing wide, doesn't have a choice. I like the play here from Yuri, boosting up over top of the smoke, using that wall to get some verticality. But it doesn't pay off. Soulcas, meanwhile, over in the window, not able to take down Mixwell. Mixwell was right on top of him, just kind of fumbles around with the Bulldog. Fitinho coming through from spawn, making things a 1-on-2, and now able to get that final elimination onto Kryptix as well. This in position, waiting in the cubby, and you've also got the Sage ready to throw down a wall back behind the APC. So there's the arrow coming out. That gives them all the intel. There's the one way we were just talking about, and they're trying to get back behind it, but this is a difficult play coming out. And the one way not really helping Mixwell out, but it is slowing down the push.
Yeah, Yuri in a great position there, but they'll call that rotate over. And Carlos, he's in the position of a lifetime. The patience. He's going to wait for them all to funnel through, but can he get the headshot? He finds two, mows him down, can't find the third. And now a 2v4. The rest of the team are looking towards that B-side. Mixwell with one. The Bucky not going to do it as Mixwell will find two. And a beautiful play coming out from Spain.
Went to potentially smoke things off, realized pretty quickly wouldn't have the time. It's going to fall onto Fitinho here, who's over on the A site. The Roomba going out, going to clear that position out. All it took was that one click, and now they know that he's here. There's their ult coming in, and it's enough to finish him off around the corner. So Soul going to pick off Fitinho, and the spike going to get planted here, but as it does, Mixwell picks one up. A second for Mixwell as well, and a third! Mixwell gets 4 on the round. A huge retake coming in from the Viper, right? And Mixwell's playing it with it right now, trying to delay the inevitable. Now Mixwell is moving into position. Mixwell going to be in a prime position to take down several players. Catches one on the other side of that smoke. They don't even get the call out. On-screen has no idea what's going on. It comes down to Kryptix, who does at least pick off one. Going to go through that port and try and head over towards the B site. But Carlos hadn't even fully rotated yet. So Carlos is currently here, tapped away at by the Cypher. 12 seconds left. Kryptix trying to get onto the site. Goes for the plant. Might be able to get this one off. They're already pushing onto the site. Does end up getting the dedication on the spike, but the retake is already through.
It's Team UK with the full buy.
Nice shot coming out there from the Sova. Mixwell, despite being flashed, able to pick one off. And the orb is going to obscure vision. Mixwell actually ends up getting 3 from that position. Not sure how that even happens. The recon dart is going to go down. So they're going to try and flush out the position here on Boaster, who is now alone.
Element of Team Prodigy. The other members are scattered around the various teams, but Mixwell doing his work and showing that he's a crucial member of Team Prodigy, or at least the team that plays together. Now we're seeing him at work here too. Quick kills, headshot after headshot. Not able to find that third, but it's Fitinho with the Hunter's Fury to capitalize on that positioning. Finds the frag. And that's going to be 6-2 here for Spain. Using something like the Breach to help him push in, but using the Viper and just having great game sense. Now the push in here from the side of Team UK. They're looking towards B. The orbital strike not going to really do the ticket, but it's on screen with the aftershock that finds Kryp. And now 40 seconds, they have to plant the spike.
Yuri backing off as the satchel comes through. A self-heal coming out. Can't quite get the rifle back out, but does. Another kill for Yuri on the round as well. That's the spike being dropped. The final one going to come in from Carlos with the ghost. Setup. Carlos will call it out. So off the shot, the wall will come through. So it's just a matter of time before Carlos makes the call and the wall will pop up. There's the shot and there's the wall. Really good setup coming out here from Team Spain. Good coordination from this attacking side. Got Yuri right around the corner. Yuri gets a little aggressive, but does at least take down the Sage, so it's Sage for Sage. The ult's going to come through. Kryp's going to get blasted out of position, just barely caught off by that Rolling Thunder. So it's a 2-on-3. The Neural Theft coming through, so they're going to spot out the player positions of both Mixwell and the Sova. Mixwell not able to gun them down before they make their way across over towards Long. It's going to make the retake just a little bit harder.
Yeah, I did see two members jump in through wood. That's going to be the Viper Spit that comes through down to Mixwell all alone. The Viper Spit can be great cover. He can play in and out of it, pushing aggressively through the swing around the corner. That's going to be Kryptix that ends up falling. Has to make his way back to the pit. But from behind, it's on screen. Mr. Clean Clean takes him down. Ooh, Carlos. Maybe not really feeling himself on the operator. Misses a shot onto the Roomba, which could have allowed him to kind of push in. That's going to be the showstopper. Finds Yuri, not before Yuri finds the one that sent it. Fitinho there to capitalize onto the kill over Link, but down to a 2v3 that Spike will end up going down. We'll see how Mixwell and Fitinho are able to push back onto the site. Fitinho going to be making his way first. Kryptix hiding in the tuna can. The wall will go up to create a line of sight. That'll be the rotation around. That'll be Mixwell that falls down, and Kryptix with 1, with 2. Won't find it onto Link. Soulcas now. Oh, Fitinho. He's going to try to find 2. Finds another. Finds a third. And an easy round for the side of Team UK.
Didn't really win much outside of the pistol in the round that followed. Look at this. Right behind the Sova, a bullet back to the skull. Carlos caught off guard trying to go through that smoke as well. The only one that actually takes a direct fight. You've got the wall coming out from Link. So the wall will allow Kryptix to play out from inside Tuna Can and kind of just pick them off as they come around the corner, but it doesn't work out so well. The combination of height coming out from Fitinho and the numbers pushing in makes it difficult. Now they do lose the spike as they're able to pick off a few here. Soulcas does eventually go down to who else other than Mixwell, but Mixwell will be finished as the Molly launch release. The toxic screen coming out from Mixwell over towards the B site does kind of give them the ability to push towards Elbow. They used this wall in pistol, got control of Elbow and back hall, and then didn't really do anything with it. Decided to go actually across the map somewhere else. You've got the wall down in Hookah, so they're spamming away at the ice, trying to carve a path onto the site. There's the owl drone leading them in, though, and that's going to spot out Kryptix, who's inside the tuna can, waiting for the ticks on the recon dart to stop. Can't go one direction, has to go into the snake bite, potentially. The wall comes out from the Sage, and it's actually Link who gets 2. That's huge. Boaster also able to pick off one other, so now it's down to a 3-on-2, and now just a 1-on-3. Mixwell, you can't even do anything about it. There's not enough time left on the clock, despite the precise aim coming in on these last 3. It's a highlight reel, but the round... Let's see if the owl drone kind of ruins the play, though. Yep, there's the peek off the owl drone. But it's actually a shorty kill elsewhere. Soulcas picks off Ocelote. Mixwell was the one that took down the Brim. Kryptix over in the corner. They know that he's still here. The recon bolt ruining everything. The molly is down as well. Can't even really peek. The flames burn so fast. So Kryptix will go down. A quick rotate coming through from the port. They don't anticipate that. The doors were open, and Soulcas takes advantage of it. And on the flank, you've got one more, but it's not going to matter. Mixwell screen. Now, the nade's going to come through from the port on the backside. Does a little bit of damage to the attackers who are currently sitting in Hookah. Scratching damage to some, but you can only heal so many. And the heal was sent on to Kryp, who immediately goes down to Boaster. Meanwhile, on the other side, ONSCREEN is going to go through the port, uses that flash, and now the charge going to come through the backside of Hookah as well. The spike's going to be dropped, and it's all going to fall onto Carlos here. Carlos able to pick off ONSCREEN coming in from the backside, but Spike...
It's but carefully together, a quick sheriff shot onto ONSCREEN, going to open things up, but Soulcas, he's got other plans. The double jump is good, but that'll be Fitinho that...
Looks like he's ready to drop that ult, and there it is. The orbital strike comes out. Link peeks, takes down Mixwell. That's a huge one to pick up as they continue to try to get out onto the site. The Neural Theft going to come out from the Cypher. The Recon Dart is down as well. There's one trapped behind the default, but there's the attacking side's ult. So ult for ult, trade for trade. Spike will be planted, and it results in a 3-on-3.
Yeah, still Team UK have to make their way towards that spike, defuse it if they can. Resurrection's called through, and they'll start to funnel in. A herd of wildebeests will make their way onto the site, and they're looking to do some business. Carlos here is going to find one, still looking for another. Rolling Thunder going to put him in trouble, and he's going to find two, still has the Vandal in tow. But with that spike ticking, it's all up to Kryptix. He's got to be finding his way back towards. That's Carlos that's in trouble, hides behind the box. It's the run it back as well, and that's the spray down. Doesn't have enough ammo as he goes deep in the mag, and with the spike taking down, that'll be the kill going over to the Kryptix. Can't defuse the spike, so a round going over to Team Spain. I am impressed. Can't wait to see more from you as we move on into the further rounds. They will have control of this A site now, getting off the back of that frag on screen, trying to get that spray down, but of course Barrier Orb on the other side going to stop him from getting some of that damage through Kryp. Roaming through the showers, we'll find on screen. That's going to have that defense start to fall apart. With that spike ticking down, they look to defend. That spray down through the box. Kryptix with one. He's going to find a second. They will start to even things out. The Hunter's Fury going to put Boaster in trouble. Will it connect? That'll be one. Still looking for that second, but Fitinho somehow finds somebody else instead. But now down to the 3v3. They'll make their way through the U-Haul. Yuri going to find one. Not able to convert. Fitinho now looking around the corner, making sure that that spike doesn't get diffused. Kryptix somehow, and I believe this may be the diffuse. Mixwell with the op, not able to follow through, and a round back on the board for teams that are waiting for that opportunity. It looks like a res will be called here to even the odds back around. Of course, there is one dead in the showers, but now one dead in the short. Boaster going to find Fitinho. Mixwell trying to find that refrag, but no one is around that corner. What a great shot with the op, going to open things up. And now they are going to start to spray down. Boaster and Kryptix on double duty. Orbital strike after orbital strike comes through. Mixwell through the fire and the flames, trying to use that operator, but still down to a 2v1. It's up to Link to defuse this spike and clutch the round.
Mixwell ran into the molly. Coming in, though, spotted by Mixwell, so the missed shot going to give a little bit of an opportunity here for Link. Does Link clear this close corner? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Nope, never mind. Link goes for the peek, but it's a good setup with Mixwell watching the back end of that push.
Have some weaponry to play with. Don't have the heavy armor. They are banking on a lot of aggression. You look at their positioning, and we're seeing a quick shot from Mixwell onto Boaster, punishing that aggression. Kryp as well to follow up. It is looking rough for Team UK.
Link here right around the corner with the Ares. Oh, I love this. They're not going to anticipate this position from Link, so there's a possibility of a play coming out here from the Sage with a little bit of peculiar hardware. Meanwhile, Mixwell picks off another. That's on screen going down. Swaps over to the SMG, actually going to swap over to the rifle. Right in his face, though, is going to be Kryptix. Good setup coming out there from Kryptix, but it all falls onto Kryptix. It's a 1-on-4. The Neural Theft does go down, so spots the players on site. Has to take that initial duel with the Brim, gets knocked down to 16 HP. Going to be even harder, and you can see the jiggling intensifying. Kryptix knows this is all but over. There's Carlos waiting in spawn. 13-9. Team Spain takes the victory over the UK.
Of course, it's Carlos that is there with that final kill. I can imagine just him screaming right now, yelling